blessings surround us. Me no care who like me just a go show love. Oh, for me I come from, but a journey. Good thing God got me. See it and you feel it. For me I come from, life has meaning. Get a you keep on believing. So see it and feel it. Oh, life is so rough sometimes. Every name I cry, I feel to something with my life. A lot of blessings surround us. Me no care who like me just a go show love. And the Lord is around us. In blessings surround us. Me no care who like me just a go show love. Oh,
WEFM, a new fresh sound.
Voice of the Man, Bongo Prime, representing for Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
And welcome back. Welcome back. I'll say welcome back because it all just felt like we were here just a while ago, right? Like yesterday we were here, all right, Mr. Mason? Yes, we were here just yesterday. All right, so we are back with you for another day here on WeFM's Activated Mornings program. In studio with Dianna, Cain, Nicole, Joseph, Chin, and myself, Roleza, Samuel, all right? My two sticky friends, y'all good now?
Yeah, no. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I just said
Pressure, you know.
if what?
Pressure.
Pressure? Okay, you sound a little distant. You want to talk again?
Pressure. You hearing me now?
I'm hearing you, but it's still a little low.
Tell me. You hearing me now?
Again, let's try again. A little louder.
Hello.
All right, it still sounds a little faint, but we heard you. All right, so yes, I was hoping that these two would have fully recovered, taking the time over the weekend to fully recover, but Eddie Strong one standing and nobody gets me sick today. All right, so hope that everybody is doing just fine. And yeah, we are excited to get going with another day above ground, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so Dianna and Nicole, how are you both doing?
Morning, Roleza.
Apart from what I
Morning,
said,
Nicole. Morning, everybody. It's. I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right. I hope everybody is okay. I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. For those of you who went outside, I want to hear what it was like.
And Nicole?
I stayed inside. I've been such a good girl. Let me tell you, I light up watching the ceiling since Wednesday when I came off air. I've been literally watching the ceiling. But it's all good.
Yeah, okay. So Nicole said she's been watching the scene. It still sounds a little faint, Nicole.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
All right, we're going to see what happens. All right. So yes, good morning to those of you listening to us, whether you are on your roads, whether you are in your homes. Those of you who are online, good morning to you. Good morning, Wendell. Wendell is braids. It's not locks, it's braids. All right. And before we even get started, all right, let's see if we could take this call quickly for about a minute because we need to get into a couple of things. All right. So, Pompey, morning.
Morning, Alicia and Ewan. Morning.
Morning. Go right ahead.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too well right now. Well, I'm in my body. I'm feeling good, but I lost my son. Yesterday was 3 years since he passed away, so I'm grieving right now still for him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Very. Very, very good son to me. I love him to death. I love all my children, but I love him a lot. But he gone, so I'm still grieving every time he come up.
Okay.
So you guys just have patient with me, okay?
Okay. No, we understand. And I mean,
God bless you.
okay. All right. Try to have a good day, Pompey. Okay.
Nice, I will.
All right.
God in
Okay.
Oh, Pumpy.
Right, and that's the thing, there isn't a time frame to grieving. He said his son passed away 3 years ago, and he's still grieving. There isn't a time
Yeah.
frame, so people, you just have to take as much time as you need. Okay, as
Yep.
much. All right. So just to note what is happening with this morning. So at 8:10, roughly 8:10, well, 8:05 to 8:10, we'll be conducting or continue our political conversation series. And this morning we will be speaking with Granville Williams, or Honorable Granville Williams. He's the Attorney General, as well as the ULP's South Leeward candidate. All right. So you can look forward to that interview happening at 8:05, around 8:05, 8:10. All right. And just before we get into some other stuff, I just want to say congratulations to a good friend of mine, Mr. Pedro Harry. Well, he's actually down there in TNT, who became the Deputy Executive Director of CFATF. And this is indeed a great recognition, not just for Pedro, but also for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. All right. So, Pedro, big up you. You know that I'm immensely proud of you and will continue to be proud of you and all of your achievements and your accomplishments. So I just want to say congrats and big up to you.
Speaking of congrats.
Oh, Lord, you look so excited.
Congrats to Vinci Heat. Vinci Heat gave the Cubanos a little bit of a beating, but that's okay. We're still friends. We just... But we are celebrating. Vinci Heat beat Cuba 7-0 in the football competition. Yeah.
So
look at us in Independence Month. Hey, things nice.
So how
nice,
you say we get them licks in Spanish?
Come, Nicole, how do you say that? We get them licks.
Gosh,
What is in the crew like that?
I could use the real extreme, okay? Instead of getting nalgas whipped.
I can't even hear. Jeez.
Oh.
Yeah, you're still very low.
Yeah.
All right.
Serious?
All right. So congratulations to Vinci Heat. And I see Ms. Joseph is saying that she went to the passing out of the police. 5 of her past students were part of it. All right. So it sounds like, many persons are in a celebratory mood. So congrats to all who are celebrating something, some sort of accomplishment. Congrats to all of you. All right, and we are also excited this week. We will be doing presenting a few, messages or just information with regards to St. Vincent and the Grenadines and how some places in our country got their names, right? Many of us live in places and we have no clue where the names of the country, where the names of the communities or the villages came from, all right? So we reached out to Dr. Adrian Fraser, and he has provided us with some information with regards to names of villages. All right. So at this time, every morning for this week, we will just play a very short clip from him with regards to the names of some communities. All right. So first up, we have, you'll hear it yourself. All right. So let's go.
On the issue of the origin of the names of villages in SVG, the point must be made that before 1838, the day when the enslaved were freed, most of our country was a collection of estates. The non-estate communities would have been at first Calico, Kingston, Liu, Barley, and Chateaubriand. Around 1813, Georgetown was created from part of the Grand Sable estate. That is, after the Garifuna and Calinagos were defeated and most sent to Roatan off Honduras. The villages would have been formed after 1838. The majority of them emerging from the estates and named after those estates. One of the early ones would have been Victoria Village, that was not named after an estate. And my guess is that it might have been named after Queen Victoria, who became queen in 1837, a year before full emancipation. In fact, by 1845, there were 44 villages, including Victoria Village.
All right, so there we go. That was a contribution to us from Dr. Adrian Fraser. And the first village is the Victoria Village, who he is believing was actually named after Queen Victoria. And we will recognize also that Victoria Park, which became a subject of conversation last week, Victoria Park was also named after Queen Victoria. So at least we have two places, Park and Victoria Village, possibly named after Queen Victoria. All right. So in case you didn't know, let me just see if that line. No, you know. Okay. And I see that there's a discussion about renaming Victoria Park and possible thoughts of the name being said to us either, I suppose, on Independence Day or before. But I am not sure if that is a topic or a type of consultation that is to be done with regards to that. That should be rushed, right? Because we see that the time frame between now and independence is kind of short. So I'm not quite sure how much in-depth type of consultation could even happen between now and then. So it would be interesting to see what happens there, if indeed Victoria Park would also or is on the list to be renamed to take away that bit of our colonial history. All right, so just to continue, just doing a little bit of things in terms of what happened on the weekend.
Yes, I want to hear some stuff. I've been waiting.
All right, so Ivan and I went outside, right?
Yeah.
Ivan and I don't normally go outside.
Listen, and if you see Nicole, if you see how she looked nice, Kingsley, if you see a picture of Roleza, you feel better right away. She looks gorgeous.
I'm waiting for pictures.
Pictures. You want to ready?
Hey, Nicole, hot. That's proper hot.
So on Saturday was people had told that the Beanie concert, but it was Beanie and Spracker, right? So I did go to that event. Now, this was also part of the Cannabis Festival. This event happened, and it was the penultimate event because they had the boat ride on the Sunday. So yes, I was there. I enjoyed myself. Once you see I leave the house, I am determined to enjoy myself. So I enjoyed myself, right? Spraga did give a good performance, although I think that there was a little bit of it where there was a bit of a lull, but he did give a good performance. And of course, Beanie being the artist that he is, with the longevity and the, what do you call it? Not repertoire. What do you call it for artists? That length of music that they have.
The catalog?
The catalog of music, correct. The catalog of music that he's had for over the past couple of decades, you could not be bored, right? Because he is an entertainer. I think the only thing that I was a little bit disappointed was the crowd turnout, because I thought that it was going to be like a really packed show. I thought that there were going to be a lot more persons in attendance. From conversations with two persons in particular, they were saying that maybe what should have happened was that in order to attract the younger crowd, because clearly we know Beanie been around for a while, right? So people like me grew up with Beanie Man, but maybe the younger generation would only know of certain songs and not necessarily the full volume of music that he has, right? So in order to maybe to have attract a younger audience, maybe younger artists or another artist who younger people can relate to should have been included in the lineup. But I think I want to think that most persons who went enjoyed them. Hats off to the Cannabis Festival and the entire committee, and suppose we look forward to see what happens next year. And I'm just talking about the show, right? I'm talking about the festival now as a whole, right? I didn't get to go to the exhibition, so I
didn't go either. I just noted some things I saw online. I saw some things that were quite interesting. Various cannabis products as well as other things. What stood out to me, there was like the cannabis wine. I would actually love to try that wine. I don't think I've ever seen anybody with cannabis wine before. I noticed the Vincentian chocolate had a cannabis infused chocolate as well. I don't know if anybody tried any of these and you want to tell us how that was. But I saw those as well. And I think I saw some bush and some things that you could take for cleaning and things like that. I think I saw some of those as well. A lot of natural things from the Rastafarians as well. And yeah, I liked what I saw in the expo, at least a little bit that I saw online, because I did not go in person.
You should have gone. I bet you that cold would have been gone by now.
Boy, that's true. I didn't even get to go by Coates, Bush tea. Your Bush tea was on my mind whole weekend. I did not go to talk on Friday. I went to the beach and get some duck instead. But here I am.
Who duck you? You duck yourself?
My friend, one of my friends.
Somebody actually duck you? Oh, okay. Yeah. I've never heard of somebody asking somebody to duck them like that. I thought ducking was something that was like more involuntary.
Oh, she actually said, "Come, you need something. Let me give some duck back out the school." Yeah.
All right. So we are going to continue just a bit of this discussion. Nicole could tell us in the next segment if anything of interest happened in Trinidad over the weekend, or Trinidad and Tobago over the weekend. But we will get back to you in a bit. All right. So we are going to head directly into today's traffic talk.